EA Sports. From Bankers Life Fieldhouse, tonight it's the Indiana Pacers getting set to match up with the Toronto Raptors. With Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, you look at the Pacers coming into play. They have the home court here, always crucial in a Game 7, with the winner moving on to the NBA Finals.
Now look, I think both teams are worthy of going to the NBA Finals. But the reality is that only one team will prevail this evening. And the way this series has gone so far, I wouldn't be surprised if it goes all the way down to the final shot.
That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket. So far, so good.
Didn't take long to get this crowd on their feet. And one of the most undervalued things in sports, the 13th man, the fans, if they get you going in the game, they can help you sustain that energy.
Collison into the front court, just getting started. Strap in for a good one here in Game 7. Lowry, there's the toss. Inside, he scores.
As a team, when you establish your dominance in the paint early, it's critical to your offense because it eventually opens up the perimeter down the stretch.
It's Indiana basketball. Runner's good there.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Lowry into the front court. A minute gone by here in the opening quarter. Lowry to Danny Green. To Lowry. On the pass, stolen by Indiana. Collison lets it fly from beyond the arc. Hits the trifecta.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
And stuffs it home. Man, that was sweet.
It's all about that first step, and it's all about angles. Look at the way he got his shoulders through the angle of the defender. That first step was great, but those shoulders getting through, that was a difference.
Has a chance, missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
And the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
He delivers with 2 free throws. One quarter down in this deciding Game 7. Jay and I are back after this. It's the NBA playoffs on EA Sports. Jay, in the first quarter, if you own shares of stock in the offenses, you'd make a lot of easy money. There was no defense to start this one.
Yeah, I got to hedge the bet because I got to talk to the defense right now. You have to actually play defense on people to stop people in this league.
It's a one-point game as we get rolling once again here in the second quarter. Indiana with the basketball. Collison, second effort. It's denied by Ibaka.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Picked up. Here we go. Off the mark. Not a high percentage shot.
See, I don't like that shot right there. Pass the ball, get the defense moving, maybe set a hard screen, roll to the rim, see the ball go in a couple of times before you settle for a mid-range jumper that's contested.
Into the front court comes Collison. Down by 1. Has a look. He scores on the step back. Jay, how did he get free?
What was once a tight space is no longer. There is absolutely no way the defender can recover after that move.
With another basket there.
Lowry's been an all-star 4 straight years, but I got a real question. Who is Kyle Lowry? Right now, it seems like a serviceable guard. In order for Kyle Lowry to be the guy that Kyle Lowry knows he can be, it's time to take that game to another level, my man.
Lowry to Leonard. just off the mark.
You know, Ed, so many players think the only way they can get big money is on the offensive end, but this is a game about roles. If your role is to be a defender, get your money on that end, please.
That'll get out off the Raptors, so it's going to stay with Indiana. Collison, too easy. Defense has to communicate.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Nothing going here on that drive. Oh, had him going there for a second. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. We are at halftime in Game 7. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Kyle Lowry with the rock. To Ibaka. That'll get out off the Raptors. All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. Oladipo into the front court. It's 14-12. To Oladipo. Yes, tough shot. It's got to go up to go in.
You know, when I sit down and I think about it, it really blows my mind at how far Depot has came over the past 3 seasons. That first stop in Orlando, I remember watching a kid who had crazy talent and at times showed glimpses of brilliance, but also was really inconsistent. But in OKC, though, something changed, and it had to be the influence of Russell Westbrook. When you're around a dude that plays with 110% every day of the week, that has to push you mentally to levels that you never experienced before. That was the first time in his NBA career that he played meaningful basketball. He played with a purpose. Now when I look at him, I see a refocus. I see the dedication to the game he loves. There's no doubt now that he is the leader of this franchise.
To Oladipo. Victor Oladipo with the slam.
V.O., he may not be the superhero that Indy wanted, but he's definitely the one they need.
Ball's controlled by the Raptors. Lowry. No good. That's great defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Collison. That's usually one that he'll knock down. To Leonard. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Collison into the front court. Shot clock turned off as they try to extend the lead. All right, Ibaka up to block the shot. That'll get out off the Raptors. He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate. Now a three at the buzzer. That'll do it for the period. The Pacers have the lead. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. Pacers control. Collison. Leonard to Lowry. Leonard to Lowry. The Raptors down to 3 on the shot clock.
Oh, take no prisoners.
Denied at the rim. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
The game is too tight.
Knocks down the first. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. The ball controlled by Kyle Lowry. Almost, but no good.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jarring is only going to escalate.
Collison to Oladipo. Trying to cash in. Oladipo's shot no good. Valanciunas throws it up. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
It's always those sneaky athletic ones. These guys get you every time. Hashtag team don't sleep.
And they call it.
Just a tic-tac foul.
First one, count it. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Lowry gets it in the right corner. Leonard. Now that's a contest.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Well, you can't do that.
And you can't lunge like that.
First free throw is good. And gets both to drop at the line. Toronto has the basketball. Lowry. That's good D. Shot no good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.